Today, five Chinese who were working in Pakistan were hit by a suicide car bomb. Five of them have perished. Do you also have the same feeling with regard to Pakistan doing business with China as well, especially with regard to the CPEC, or no?
So I would say that first of all, we condemn the attack on a convoy of PRC engineers in Pakistan. We are deeply saddened by the loss of life and injuries sustained and share our heartfelt condolences with those affected by the attack. The Pakistani people have suffered greatly at the hands of terrorists. And I'll note that PRC nationals in Pakistan have also been the victims of terrorist attacks, and no country should suffer the acts of terror. And I don't have anything beyond that. Ryan, I will continue to pursue it.
Thank you, Matt.
Go ahead.
The Taliban claimed recently that they have crashed ISIS-K in Afghanistan. However, we have seen that the ISIS branch has expanded its operation, particularly with the recent attacks in Iran, Moscow, also in Kandahar. How do you see ISIS-KP activities and operation in Afghanistan and also in the region? Also, Lindsey Graham yesterday said in a tweet, quote, we should be hitting ISIS-K targets in Afghanistan hard, disrupting their operation before it's too late. What is your reaction?
So we have long been worried about ISIS-K's potential for terrorist activities. You've seen us actually give warnings to Russia and Iran about these two most recent terrorist attacks, and you've seen ISIS-K plots disrupted in Europe. And so we have made clear that we need to remain vigilant against the threat of ISIS-K, and we're working with our allies and partners to do just that. And then I would say, with respect to Afghanistan, we have always said that it is important that Afghanistan not become a safe haven for terrorists who might want to bring harm to our Americans. We have demonstrated a commitment to hold terrorists in Afghanistan accountable, but we have also made clear to the Taliban that it is in their interest to counter violent terrorist groups inside Afghanistan. Simon, now we'll.
Last week, Assistant Secretary Donald Lu had stated that the U.S. is not in the favor of Pakistan starting work on the pipeline with Iran. Now Pakistan is consulting some law firms to see if the U.S. can give a waiver. Is there a chance for a waiver or no?
So I'm not going to preview any potential sanction actions, as I never do from here, or any actions involving sanctions, but we always advise everyone that doing business with Iran runs the risk of touching upon and coming in contact with our sanctions, and would advise everyone to consider that very carefully. And as the Assistant Secretary made clear last week, we do not support this pipeline going forward. Beyond that, Ryan, go ahead.
Pakistan,
Yeah.
Don Lu last week had said that he wants to see the Pakistani courts undertake an investigation into election rigging and irregularities. Today, as you may have seen, there was this extraordinary statement from 6 Supreme Court justices in Pakistan saying that they have been pressured, tortured, their families kind of abducted and pressured by the Pakistani military to put pressure on the court system. You know, what is the U.S. response to these judges coming forward rather courageously to make these claims? And does that undermine the confidence in the court's ability to kind of independently assess the election?
So let me just say with that, I saw the letter right before I came out here. I didn't have a chance to read it or to consult with any of my colleagues about it. So before I offer any definitive comment, let me take that back and consult with people and get something for you. Kylie, did you have something?